Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all the good stuff, just stopping by, whatever. Appreciate everybody. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Always got to say that, y'all. Appreciate everybody, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. I think what's this? This day 41, y'all. Day 41, no puffing, still standing on business. No herbs in my life, man. Still going. You feel me? Took a day off yesterday, y'all. Just, you know what I'm saying, give it a break. Also, it was supposed to be like, you know, one of those days we were supposed to protest against the internet and all that type of stuff. Everybody was saying that, but I don't think nobody stood on no business. So I was just taking the day off. But salute to everybody. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Salute to everybody in the building already. What's up with y'all? F Tank Buddha. Tavina, what's up? Prince Brandon, Angela, the boss. JB, what's good, fam? Joy, Rican, what's up, fam? We got a good one too, y'all. I found the second part and like the rest of that interview from my from Dog, that Dilly dude that was talking about going over to Argartha or whatever. They took him over there. So we go check that out and check out some more of these videos and keep it going, man. Appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get it.
It was a fortification against it. Okay. And they fortified my body. They gave me a liquid to drink, which tasted like grape juice, but it's very sweet. And I drank it, and it tasted extremely well, and it energized my body as I drank it.
Were you ill when they picked you up?
No, I didn't think I was ill.
Okay.
They said that the immune system had started to deteriorate, and that they needed to reinforce it.
So you see the light ahead. What happened?
I see the light ahead, and we got closer and closer to it. And as we started to curve into it, I said, "That's a hole." And they said, "Yes, that's a hole." And so we went into the hole. We landed at a city inside. And they said, "Do you know where you are?" And I said, "No."
Hey, he did explain it. He said they went into a hole when they went into the inner earth. And that's the same thing Admiral Byrd said. Remember, he said he flew into a hole and went into the inner earth or whatever. So I don't know. It's kind of lining up. I don't know, though. Let's keep it going.
I'm presuming inside hollow earth. And they said, "Yes, you are."
Tell me about the city.
The city was not like a city on the surface. The cities on the surface are skyscrapers, you know, big tall buildings and all this. And the inside, they're all the buildings are round. They don't have roofs on them, but they're round. And they're built in and around Mother Nature. They're not, you don't see any highways or sidewalks or anything like this. It's all round structures in and around nature.
With no roof.
With no roofs.
What were they made of?
It looked like a marble type substance, but yet I don't think it was marble. I think it was more like crystal.
So smooth?
It's very smooth.
Reflective?
Very reflective. Okay. And we landed, and of course I started walking around. And I met several different beings, people, and some of them announced that they were from the surface.
You mentioned the light going.
Yes.
Did you?
Hey, for everybody that's coming in here, I don't know if y'all watched the last stream, but this guy right here is Billy Woodard. He talking about when he was abducted, and they took him over to Agartha. And he went over there and seen that city inside the inner earth. And he's just explaining his experiences and everything, y'all. But the way he just explained how they went into a hole and everything, it's the same thing that Admiral Byrd was saying and everything. So I don't know. We're gonna check it out. And I had people commenting on the last stream saying that copper thing around his head might be for like a lie detector test or something. You know what I'm saying? So they might have had their speculations too and was giving him a lie detector test. But I don't know. Let's keep it going though. Entertainment purposes only, y'all. So let's go.
Look up once you landed?
Yes, and I saw a sun that never moved.
What color was it?
It was more between an orange and a yellow.
Could you feel the heat coming from it?
A heat, yeah, more like a soft heat. It wasn't harsh at all. It wasn't bright either. It was very easy on the eyes.
So is there any time of day on the surface that you'd say would be similar to that kind of a lighting effect?
Twilight, maybe.
Twilight?
Yeah. When the sun starts dropping down.
When you look up, can you see beyond this light and see surface on the other side?
As you look outward, you see the horizon rise like this instead of straight across. You actually see it curve upward.
Are there clouds?
No clouds.
Where does the water come from? Does it rain?
It mists from the sky, but it is not like a harsh rain like it is here. The clouds up here are very thick, and in essence, sometimes they have a cloud once in a while in the sky, but it's more of a very like a translucent looking through it. Very, very not dense at all, very light, and the atmosphere was so exuberating, so refreshing and pure. It was breathing air that just had no smell or taste or anything like it does up here. Up here around cities, you breathe the air and you breathe that smog and stuff.
Yeah, that's because they probably ain't dropping no chemies inside the inner earth and doing all that shit in the sky. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all listen to the story. It sounds very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building. What's up, Kaylin, John? What's up, Smoothie? You know what I'm saying? Golden Goddess, Baby Cakes, all them names, everything. What's up, Boss Lady Allie? Salute to everybody, y'all. Sin, what's up, fam? What's up with everybody, man? It's good to see all y'all. What's up, Voorhees? T-Money, everybody, man. Good to see y'all. Let's keep it going, though, y'all. But his story, man, this is a story.
Nothing like that there, at all. No, it was just the purest smell, purest energy. When you breathe it, you're just energized totally.
Okay, so you met some people.
Yes, I did.
Someone from the surface.
I met one individual. It was a female. She was rather tall, but and I looked at her, and her face looked familiar. And I told her, "You look familiar," and she said, "I should be familiar. I'm Amelia Earhart."
What year was this? You were 12 years old. What year was this?
I'm 12 years old. Well, let me think back here. I was born, brought to the surface in 51. Let's see.
63, 64?
60, yeah, between 63 and 64, somewhere in that range.
Damn.
Anybody got a calculator?
Long time
It's in
ago.
that range there somewhere. When me and my sister were brought to the surface, we were brought to the surface not as babies, but as toddlers.
We'll come back to that story.
Yeah.
About how that all started. Let's
Right.
finish this one. You met Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart. I also met a group of gentlemen that were they were dressed in robes, but they were aviators as well, and they had I didn't recognize them, but they were talking to me because they knew I was from the surface. They said that I said, "Well, who are you? And they said, we were Navy pilots. And our aircraft disappeared off of the Bermuda Triangle.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the end first, just in case you think this is like water on the lake.
It's another part to the interview too. This is a little last part, but we'll watch that later on. But let's keep it going, y'all. This was crazy. This was in Michigan.
Or a lens flare or something.
Or close to Michigan.
Check that out. This is Lake Huron live.
Lake Huron.
Yeah. Okay. So, I saw these like fog things rolling under the bridge, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. What is that, my imagination? And then as I was watching, what the heck? Do you see those lines?
I see it.
I thought, okay, it's gotta be like some camera trick, weird thing that happens near the water. But I've watched this before, and I watched this all night. And this has never happened. I've never seen this. I have no idea what this is. But it definitely looks like something was camouflaged. And when it got under the lights, not so camouflaged. I don't know.
I don't know either. There's so much going on, y'all. That might be a whole nother entity in the world, in the water right now. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. That's crazy. I see it though. I see it.
Check this video out, y'all. This lady who lives in Texas, she has some cows. She has been living in Texas for quite some time now. She said ever since the solar eclipse, her cows have not been standing underneath the sun, y'all. Check this video out.
You know, I've been living here a minute. There's probably 8 or 10 cows clustered.
Man, even the cows know the sun ain't right. They in the shade. They hiding in the shade. Just like me, I've been saying, like, man, this sun been crazy lately. Even the cows notice it, y'all.
I thought it was weird the other day, but like,
That motherfucking sun be beaming. It's too hot.
I mean, it's not even hot here yet. It's not even hot. Look at them all.
But that sun beaming.
Yeah, it's not even summertime and that sun is beaming.
Yeah.
She said they just graze and then they go right back under the tree. Look at the little babies over there, the calves. Yeah, y'all, that sun is different. This is in Texas, man, and it's not even summertime, y'all. So a lot of people have been talking about this sun simulator, and they're saying that it feels different, that, you know, they can't even look into the sun no more. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, ever since that solar eclipse, the sun has been different. It literally has. And now even the animals are showing signs that the sun is different. So what do you guys think about this video? Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes.
I've been telling y'all about that sun. Like, right after the eclipse, I've been every stream. I've been telling y'all, like, man, I usually can look at the sun with my shades on and everything, and it's just not the same, y'all. Even yesterday, I went for a walk. The sun, especially out here in Vegas, I'm talking about beaming. You can feel it, like, man, what's going on? So I definitely believe that, you know, that sun simulator conspiracy or ideal or theory, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it, I believe it's some truth to it for sure, y'all. But everybody in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button so everybody can check this video out. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, what about it?
Where did this threat come from?
Came from a constituent who moved from California, who was tied to UC Berkeley out there. University of California, Riverside has already perfected the ability to put human vaccines into our lettuce right now. He brought this to my attention, and at first it sounds absolutely incredible, right? And then he produced
that's one word for it.
But then he produced all the documentation.
I Googled it after you ran this, okay? First of all, it's not fully ready yet. Like
Sure
you
it
said,
is. How how many tomatoes do I have to eat to get the proper dosage versus how many tomatoes that you have to eat. And if you eat too many, you get a overdose. What this says is if this technology continues to advance, we just want to make sure that we are having transparency in what people are buying at a grocery store. That's all. If you eat too less, like we had in the cattle industry with aeromycin, we weren't dosing our cattle properly, and the horn flies were developing an immunity to it. You should know as a consumer, this head of lettuce is a head of lettuce. The head of lettuce right next to it could contain a vaccine in it.
You got lettuce vaccine?
God, y'all. Man. That's why we keep preaching over here in this community that you got to grow your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because we actually starting our own garden right now. You know, in the backyard, we starting a garden. We just got a garden bed and a whole bunch of different stuff. So we gonna start our own garden, trying to do something right, y'all. But that's crazy. Did y'all just hear that? I know some of y'all just not coming in the building, man. They talking about putting a jab into incorporating it somehow, putting this jab into the lettuce and like tomatoes and stuff like that. So like, man, they cornering us from every angle. Like, what about the people who can't grow their own foods or do all type of stuff? Like, it's like, man, we set up, man. They setting us up for failure, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's keep it going.
Bills and you don't have gun bills. Like, that's crazy, man. That's a little out there, man. I gotta say.
Ayes have it. Bill goes on to counter and rules. If you wish to be recorded as a no, please notify the clerk.
What? Ayes have it. They voted for it. It passed. Oh my God. Who are the people who passing these bills? Like, why would you vote for that? Like, who, like, what type of person are you to even like I vote for that? Man, this shit crazy, y'all. Crazy.
Okay, so this is part 2 of exposing grocery stores. So as I showed y'all before, what we do is called reworking. So we taking out the moldy stuff in here, throwing it away, and then putting it and saving some of it in here, or it go back on the floor.
Oh.
So, you know, you have stuff like this, nasty, moldy, throw it away, and then the rest, we put it, sometimes we put it on the floor, or we put it in this, and this becomes this. Put up, sold for way more money. Same with the blueberries. We go through the blueberries. It's bad. This is no good. We go through it, take it out, throw it away, put it back on the floor.
Man, see, this right here, I ain't gonna want to get shit from the store no more, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of buying some of those fruit little trays or whatever, you know what I'm saying, everything. But after seeing this, man, this shit crazy, man. I ain't even got nothing to say, y'all.
Y'all to eat.
But look how they wobbling.
Yeah, they're all deformed. You know,
Wow.
they get deformed.
They can't even walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. They look.
Yeah, they're raccoon cats.
Oh my God, that's why they walking like that, because
Yeah.
that's how raccoons walk.
Yeah.
Y'all know I ain't going back out here, right?
Yeah, they're
Roger,
raccoon cats.
Roger, I'm not going back out there. I'm sorry. I can't see. This is scary.
This is crazy.
Hilarious.
What are you opening the door? Look at it, shut up.
Oh my gosh. You going out there?
Crazy.
What does it look like? Oh my God.
But look how they walk.
Man, that's ridiculous. Cat raccoons? I hate raccoons too. Them motherfuckers scary. Oh my God, y'all.
Well, we are following some breaking news. Officials in Galveston, Texas say this barge that you see on your screen there hit a bridge this morning, closing off the only path to nearby Pelican Island. The crash also caused an oil spill, which crews are working to clean up, and officials told the local station that a big piece of that bridge fell.
Yeah, and we can clearly see that. There are no reported injuries at this stage. You can, though, see some of the extent of the damage. It appears that rail tracks have fallen away from the bridge.
My dog.
If you're in the area, Texas A&M University at Galveston says the bridge is closed to all traffic, so stay away. And as Lana mentioned, there is this ongoing oil spill they're trying to clean up as well. The exact cause.
Hey, don't y'all find it kind of like crazy, like all these, what's going on with all these bridges getting hit? Because like within this past year, a lot of bridges then got hit unexpectedly. They say accidentally or whatever, but out of all these years, I ain't never heard of all these bridges like being hit and getting messed up and everything. So I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all.
Of what triggered that barge, as you see there, to strike this overpass is still unknown, but we're continuing to follow developments and we'll bring you more as soon as we learn more information.
Y'all, the United States is so basura. So we all remember the bridge collapse that happened in Baltimore weeks ago. Many weeks ago. Do y'all know that the boat is still there and that the crew that was on the boat is still on the boat? One of the main reasons being because they don't have visas. So 20 of the crew members are from India and one is from Sri Lanka. And because of whatever dumb paperwork, they cannot get off of this boat. Oh no, but wait, it gets worse. Because the federal booty investigation is allegedly investigating this, they took these people's phones, so they have not had any contact with the outside world. Not their family, not their loved ones, nobody.
What?
This article from the BBC says the crew remained on board even as authorities used small explosive charges to deliberately cut an expanse of the bridge lying on the ship's bow. And the U.S. Coast Guard Admiral said they're part of the ship.
What?
They are necessary to keep the ship staffed and operational.
What? So they make that's kidnapping or like ain't that kidnapping or illegal imprisonment type shit? How y'all just gonna keep them on a boat and didn't take their phones and all that type of shit? Like what? Man, this shit crazy, man. This the world we living in, y'all. This the world we living in.
I cannot, for the life of me, understand, with Baltimore being as close to Washington, D.C. as it is, that they cannot get whatever authorities is necessary and translators to allow these people to at least call their family. What are these people eating? Are we talking boycotts? Oh, I got somewhere to start.
Y'all, we gotta talk, because yet again, they are playing in your faces. Have y'all heard about this? Cubans wake up to find their bank accounts have been emptied. Socialism, fantastic slogans, a terrifying reality. The banking system has collapsed in Cuba. Bank accounts have been emptied and no cash at ATMs.
Wow.
It goes on to read, the financial banking system in Cuba has completely collapsed. Cubans woke to learn their bank accounts have been emptied. There is no cash at ATMs.
Wow.
The entire financial system in Cuba has completely collapsed. For some reason, this monumental story has not made it onto the mainstream media.
And that's why they trying to get rid of TikTok, y'all. Because without TikTok, I would have never knew about none of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see none of this in like no mainstream news and none of that shit over here. But this is big right here. Like, this crazy. This is exactly why they trying to get rid of TikTok. They tired of people exposing all this shit. But that's what we doing over here, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. That's ridiculous. And that's close to us, y'all. That's in Cuba. That's close. Man.
The Cuban people have been left with no financial resources. They have no means of buying food. They are desperate and they are afraid. Some say this is the final destination. This is where globalism, tyranny, wants to lead you to the apocalypse.
And it's happening over here already, y'all. I don't know. My bad for keep stopping the video, y'all. But listen, like a lot of places I be going to over here in Vegas, like they turning cashless. Like, yeah, we only card only, card only. A lot of places, I'm like, card only. Like, they ain't even taking cash no more, y'all. Like, I feel like it's getting close. I feel like it's getting close. I said, dang, I was trying to hear you attempt to pronounce my name. It's either Tila or Tyler. Tyler. Something like that. Tyler Barr.
Cubans are forced to adopt the digital banking system, and now they are financially ruined. They have no recourse. The government will next offer the Cuban citizens universal basic income. Wow. Just wow, y'all. What do y'all think about this? Do you think it's possible for something like this to come to America? What might happen if this ever occurred in America, where the financial system completely collapsed and bank accounts were just drained overnight? Wow. Is that something that could happen here, y'all?
That's ridiculous, man.
Leave it in the comments.
Hey, y'all. My bad, man. My bad for stopping it, man. But man, Sleepy Joe don't know how to react in that black church, y'all. He don't know what to do. I know he's so uncomfortable when he was in there, y'all. Look at him, he's just looking around like he don't know what to do. Let me go. Let me keep it going though, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Yeah, that might be a clone right there for sure, Prince B. That might be the clone.
Ketanji drowned Jackson.
What?
Our Supreme Court Justice.
Now look at my boy Trump in there vibing with him. You know what I'm saying? Look at the difference. Sleepy Joe didn't even want to be around nobody. He didn't even want to be close to nobody or none of that. Trump right in there with him, vibing. Just, you know what I'm saying? Man.
I fully understand that the African American community has suffered from discrimination and that there are many wrongs that must still be made right.
Yeah, Trump.
They will be made right.
Always talking that great.
No, we're going outside. We're going outside. No, you're killing me. You ain't killing me tonight. You ain't killing me. No, you guys are killing me. They're on here. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me.
Hey, y'all. Now this is a sad situation right here. This happened in Ohio, and they not putting this on the news or nothing that, but this just happened like a week ago or something. Yeah, about a week ago, I guess, or something. I believe so. And it's just a sad situation, but I'm gonna just go ahead and let it play because I don't even want to talk about it. But same type of situation that happened to George Floyd happened here. That's Carter Stern.
They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. You're gonna get sprayed. I don't get close here. You're gonna get sprayed. Don't spray. Call the sheriff. Don't spray him. Call the sheriff. They're gonna kill me. Call the sheriff. Call the sheriff. I got it. Here it goes. You want that one? You say when?
He ain't come.
Give me his other hand. Get over here. Okay? Calm down. Calm down. Can't read. 2029. Stop fighting. I can't read. I can't read. I can't. Get on my neck. I can't read. Pass the stores right there. I'll be glad to hear you. Okay. I can't read. You're fine. Yep.
Then, as Frank Tyson laid motionless on the ground, bar patrons can be heard talking to police.
So I thought he was here to pick up the to-go order.
I've always wanted to be in a bar fight. I don't know if this counts.
Yeah, talk it up, man.
It's your story. Those conversations continued over the next several minutes.
Man, this is so sad right here, y'all. And they doing all that. They talking and everything. My man said he couldn't breathe and everything. He passed out on the ground. They think he just passed out. I don't know why they just be doing this shit and everything. Then I'm sure they not even gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we go. Yep. Suspend them for a few weeks. But we still go pay them. Paid suspended leave, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And I hate making this a race type thing, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't known that over here, but this shit be happening too often, y'all. And then in Ohio, I know about Ohio. I stayed in Michigan. I used to drive through Ohio back when I was doing, Ohio, one of them scary places. Riding through there, every time I used to drive to Atlanta, we getting pulled over every time. Guaranteed. But this is sad, man. I'm gonna keep it going though. I see why y'all talking about B. Harvey, man. What do you do? Let's keep it going.
It took officers nearly 5.5 minutes from the point Tyson was motionless for them to check on him.
Did he calm down? Yeah, he might be out.
Is he breathing?
It took officers another 3 minutes to realize something was seriously wrong.
So almost 4 years ago to the day of George Floyd's infamous murder by Minneapolis police, where he cried out, "I can't breathe," when police had their neck, Derek Chauvin, now in prison, Chauvin had his knee on Floyd's neck, and strangled him, couldn't breathe. And George Floyd said, "I can't breathe." There's now another black man dead in Canton, Ohio. On April 18th, Frank Tyson allegedly crashed his car, single car accident, and walked to a nearby bar. The police walked in and arrested him and did the exact same thing that police did to George Floyd. They laid him on his face on the ground, handcuffed him, and had his neck constricted by a cop's knee. He died, and then the incredible thing about this is, so it only took 40 seconds or so. The video shows 40 seconds of the cops, struggling with him and then strangling him by putting a knee on Mr. Tyson's neck. But then they let him sit there for almost 6 minutes and do nothing to try to save his life. He's unresponsive that whole time. The cops are making jokes. And now they're on paid administrative leave. Think about that for a minute. You do something wrong, somebody dies because of your job, and they say, "Oh, just, go home and sit around for a while and we'll pay you while we investigate." That is what life is like in the United States when there is law enforcement violence and even murder. Happens over 1,000 times a year. We need police reform now. And I encourage you to go to our website, fairfightinitiative.org, for more information.
Man, oh my God, y'all. Super sad, super sad. Another sad situation. And then they getting paid. They at home getting paid. Like, man, that shit ridiculous, y'all. Ridiculous. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I see y'all had kicked B Harvey out of here. B Harvey wasn't trying to be funny when he said Donald Trump was go hit the food line afterwards and everything. He was just, B Harvey always on positive stuff and talking good, y'all. So y'all ain't gotta kick him out, man. We only kick out the trolls and time out the trolls. If they ain't trolling, leave them alone, man. But let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. Sad situation.
Sometimes I wake up in cold sweat.
This happening in Congo, y'all. They said 7 million people are displaced. They stand in tents over there and everything, y'all. This is like super sad right here.
I be battling my old self, my lower self. It'd be crazy. I keep waking up in cold sweats, battling my lower self. The road that I've been on, I've been traveling with.
Oh my God, they said, man, 48 women are our word every hour. That's ridiculous, man. 27 million people facing starvation in the richest country in the world with 24 trillion in minerals in the ground, but the annual GDP is just $550 per person per year. That's ridiculous, man.
No help, came a long ways from selling dope from my doorstep. Rest in peace to Granny. Granny taught me how to show respect. I ain't got no regrets as long as I learn from it. I was down for any crime as long as I earned from it. I was doing anything, vibration low as hell. I was sleep like Benadryl, woke up with some shit to tell. My black ass should have been in jail. My wins lower than my L. I just keep on pushing through it, even when a nigga fail.
If y'all ain't seen this Pain of King Charles, I need y'all to check it out. We about to watch this short video of them revealing it to the world.
Man.
Now they say all presidents is related to these folks. And don't this man right here look just like that man? That man look like he could be this man's father or this man's grandfather. Hey, George Sr., I don't know, bro. You might have got plagued. But y'all check this out.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, William Howard Taft, and President Barack Obama. One young girl traced them all back to one common ancestor.
They're all cousins and all grandsons of John Lackland.
It's the first family tree of its kind, pouring through more than 500,000 names for months. 12-year-old Bridge Ann D'Avignon.
Hey, I heard that though. I heard that, y'all. Like, I've been seeing videos talking about like a lot of the presidents are kin to each other and everything. I don't know how true it is or whatever, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, but I don't know. Let's keep watching this video. It's I can't say coincidence or nothing like that. It's just kind of weird to me though, but let's go.
Discovered that all the U.S. presidents, except Martin Van Buren, are related to the former King of England, John Lackland Plantagenet, signer of the Magna Carta in 1215.
Mildred Reed is his first great-grandmother on George Washington. And on Obama, Mildred Reed is the 10th great-grandmother.
She started with George Washington, but unlike other professional genealogists that only looked at the male family lines, Bridge Ann was able to link the presidents together using both male and female ancestry. Before this, historians had only been able to link 22 family trees.
So they're all cousins and they're grandsons of John Lackland.
Now, you see George Sr. and George Jr., and this is a list of all your kings and queens as it goes down. And it also goes right to Charles and Elizabeth. Now, this guy also looks just like this guy. Is that how you was over here getting away with all the shit you was getting away with? Wow. Are you part of that bloodline? And I wanted to know who decided y'all was gonna come up out the flow like that. Cause coming up out the flow like that is crazy.
Hey, there, boy, I gotta go now. They're not very short, not very tall either. They're in between.
Man, that's crazy. This world we living in, y'all, it's like we can't escape it, man. There's so much going on. Only way we go be able to do something is like we all come together and just be like, man, fuck this. We ain't going for none of this shit no more. We don't want your food. We taking back everything. We want electricity, be free. We growing our own shit. We got the numbers. We just ain't got the mentality. You feel me? And it's crazy. They be hiding so much shit. Like all the stuff that be on the news and everything, they don't be showing the real stuff that be going on. They only show what they want to show, you know. So propaganda is real, y'all. Like that dude in Ohio who just lost his life, and you know what I'm saying, condolences to his family and rest up to him. Sad situation. The guy, Frank Tyson, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to be tearing that motherfucker up in Ohio right now. Like, man, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But this the world we living in, y'all. This the world we living in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's finish it up, man. It's that other part of that interview from Billy Wilbert talking about when he went into the inner earth to a Garther, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? And just telling his story, but let's go.
About between 4 and 5 feet tall. And their heads look just like a praying mantis. But they're intelligent.
2 legs, 2 arms.
Yeah, 2 legs, 2 arms. And they fly, of course. They have wings.
Maybe.
But they do communicate telepathically in English, and well, they know all languages. It's like when my father sometimes when I channel my father at different times, when he is speaking to a big group of people, a lot of times there's people there that are not from America or not from, you know, the local area, but yet they pick up on everything he's saying and they understand it. It's sort of like he's speaking English, but yet some people that are present from another foreign country that don't speak very good English, they hear the message in their own language. So it's like and he has that ability when he talks that people from another country can still understand him.
So the telepathic communication sounds like you're hearing the words in your head in the English language.
Yes.
For somebody else listening to the same telepathic communication,
it would be in their language. So it's like when people, they ask, well, what language do you speak under there? All language. Plain and simple. He speaks, they understand.
So whatever language,
no matter where
in the earth at a Garther, they go understand you and everything. They so advanced. Allegedly, you feel me? And fam, I could tell fam he a smoker and everything. Fam gotta get his lungs together. I can hear it in his breathing, but let's keep it going.
They're from.
So you got to travel, you said?
Yeah, I got to travel.
How did you travel?
Well, you don't walk around that much because they like to, they don't want to harm the Mother Earth at all. They fly around on these platforms that are above the ground, and so you get up and step on one, and it radiates with your vibration, and it actually talks to you by name. Billy, where would you like to go? You know, what city would you like to go to? And
it sounds like a taxi.
Kind of like a taxi, except free.
So what are you standing on? You say it's above the ground.
It's a platform.
When you say what shape is it? Is it
It's round.
It's round.
Yeah.
It's like a frisbee, a big frisbee you stand on.
You might call it a frisbee or a saucer-shaped craft. You don't sit inside of a bubble or anything like that. You sit on this stand on this platform, and it has a ring, another ring that once you step into it, this ring appears around you, around the entire disc, and you're basically inside this enclosure, and you think the direction you want to go, you go that way.
Yeah, I would ask when you first described it, is there a possibility of falling off the thing?
No, you cannot fall off it.
Is the ring solid? Is there like a handhold? I mean,
well, when you step onto the platform, you have the ring that you're standing on, or the platform you're standing on, which is round, and then once you step onto it, then this other ring comes up from the main part up to about mid-waist area, and just stays right there. It keeps you on the craft, and you can't fall off it. And you can just grab
a hand railing.
It's like a handrail almost.
What holds the hand railing up? You say it comes
It just comes up from the craft and hovers right there. There's nothing, no visible means of support.
So can you pass?
Hey, so what y'all think about this story he been telling y'all? We've been checking out his interview and everything, and I want y'all to know, like, he telling this story, but he claimed that this happened when he was 12 years old, you know what I'm saying? And he is super OG now, you know what I'm saying? He's super OG. This was way back, he said, in like 1960 something or whatever. So he's super OG now. For him to be able to remember some of these stories and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the way he telling it, like he coming off, I don't think he lying either. You know what I'm saying? I think he coming across a good way. You feel me? And telling stories like, but it's gonna be some doubters out there and everything. So I don't know, man. But the way he explaining it kind of sound like the experience Admiral Byrd had. So let's keep it going though. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all need everybody to hit that like button, man. So everybody can see this live, y'all. We got 177 watching. The only 65 liked it, man. Just do that favor for me, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Pass your hand between the rail and the
yes, you can.
Underneath. If you wanted to jump from it, could you?
I imagine you could, but why would you want to?
I want to fully understand this transportation system.
Yeah.
Some people are pretty daring. Maybe they want to. There's some base jumpers out there that might want to take that.
Oh, well, it doesn't. It's not that high above the ground. If they jump out, they're going to land on the ground.
Could I bungee jump from it?
I wouldn't think so. No. Something like that. That's about 6 foot off the ground. Why would you want to bungee jump of 6 foot?
Feet, okay. Well, maybe you want to go 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet in the air. That could be a thrill.
No, these are conveyances that keep you close to the ground.
Okay, so about nature, it's close to the ground. I'm envisioning the Jetsons. We're flying off and.
Okay, yeah, I understand, but no, they're like little platforms. And then they also have these other devices that are more of like a scout craft, which is something you get inside of. Once you're inside it, it automatically calls you by name and asks where you wish to go. If you wish to go to another star system or another planet or whatever, it can take you there.
So travel is not just within the sphere.
No,
inside
it's
planet
not.
Earth, you can go anywhere.
Everywhere.
Man, he a soldier because at 12 years old, if some motherfucking aliens or whatever, and another entity, extraterrestrials, would have abducted me, took me into the inner Earth, and I'm looking at these 10 feet tall type of people, you know what I'm saying, with wings on, looking crazy and speaking different, but they understanding me and all this type of stuff, and all this shit was going on. I would be tripping. At 12, I'd be like, man, I probably would have been crying and everything. Like, man, please take me back, man. I don't know what y'all on over here. I would have been scared then. But now, you know what I'm saying, they come get me now and they take me over there or something, being an OG now, I go over there and kick it with them. Like, yeah, man, I've been wondering if y'all was real or not, you know what I'm saying? But at 12, oh yeah, he a soldier.
So these little scout craft.
Yeah.
Are they just parked hither and there, and just if you need one, you can grab one?
You just get on it and go.
Are there parking areas for these little scout craft?
Well, they're all hovering above the ground.
How big are they?
The little scout craft are anywhere from about 150 feet in diameter, which is not that small. It's not that big either.
Sure.
But it's a sports craft. It looks similar to the one that Bob Lazar spoke of. But my father's craft is a lot larger, about 10 times as large, and it's stationed above the in the vicinity of the North Polar opening.
So, okay, we'll get to him in a minute. The question I would have about that.
Yeah.
You channeled him last night, and he just
Yes.
came from monitoring the opening. Did he monitor the opening from the craft?
Yes.
Okay. So, wow, 150 foot in diameter sport craft,
About 45 feet high.
45 feet high.
Yeah.
Do you travel in groups with these things? If you need one, it's just like one guy who can go? Is there a fueling station? You got to put gas in this thing?
It doesn't take gas.
Okay. How does it operate?
Runs off of the electromagnetism of the Earth.
Okay.
Damn.
So it's free energy?
Free energy.
Etheric energy?
So you could call it that, yeah.
Vortex energy?
Vortex energy, you're funny. Yeah.
Hey.
No, I won't say vortex energy, no.
Yeah, just trying to understand the terms. So
Yeah.
All right. So where did you travel to during these 6 months? You can go anywhere. Where did you go?
I travel all over the inside of the planet. The different cities. And of course I went to one city of Yehu, and that looked familiar to me right away. I mean, the surroundings and everything were so familiar. And it was like I knew where to go. It was sort of like it was deja vu, if you will. Been there before.
Okay. So had you been there before?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the rest of your experience during the 6 months in Hollow Earth, or would you like to transition into your origins?
Well, after the 6 month period was over, they approached me and they said, "It's time for you to return back to the surface." And I said, "Okay."
After doing 6 months over there, though, I would have been like, shit. After that, it helped. After I was scared that first initial visit, first couple minutes and everything, got over it and everything. After that first couple weeks and month, I'm over there or whatever. I'm pretty sure the time probably went fast. You didn't even notice it was 6 months or something, but I don't know. By that time, I'll be like, man, shit, y'all finna take me back when y'all coming back to get me, or especially if it was like that. You know what I'm saying? He explained like it was all cool. No violence over there, no war, none of that type of shit. So I would have been on him like, man, y'all make sure y'all come back and get me, man. I wanna bring my peoples with me too.
But do I have to go? He said, yes, you must return. Because you have a mission. And of course, that was the first time I was told about a mission. So they returned me to the surface.
Oh, can you tell us what the mission was?
I didn't know at that moment.
Ah, okay.
Or at least I had no recollection of it at that time. But they brought me back to the surface. They dropped me off in the cornfield again.
The same way that you arrived, weightless?
Same way. Dropped me off in the cornfield, and I went walking on in, jumped the fence over, and started walking up to the house. This plainclothesman was standing there, and he goes, "Who are you?" And I said, "Billy." "Billy?" And I said, "Yes, Billy. I live here." I said, "Guys, call up a search. He's back."
Damn.
Everybody runs out to me, and they start asking me where I've been, and I'm going.
Of course, didn't nobody believe. Wasn't nobody gonna believe him. Like, yeah, man, I got abducted, man. They took me in the inner earth. I was down there kicking it with them and everything. They probably like, man, get the fuck back then too. They probably like, Billy, where you been? His mom and the old man probably whooped his ass and everything when he got back, man. But hey, these stories is crazy, y'all. Like, I wonder what the mission was. The mission probably was for him to tell his story and everything. So at least he got it out. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all so crazy in the chat. Y'all had me smiling and laughing today, man. Keeping it, keeping that good vibe and good energy in here, y'all, man. But he said, Thop, you got taken by aliens. Would you want to come back? It just depends on, like, you know what I'm saying? If I went where Billy went, Cordell, like how he explained it, how it was nice and all nice and shit, no beefing, no war and all that type of shit. I'll be like, man, only reason I'll be trying to come back every once in a while or whatever. I'll be like, man, I got family, you know what I'm saying? Can I bring them? Can I bring them over here with me? But I'll be trying to stay over there. Like, shit, man, I ain't trying to go back to the regular earth, man. We got the government trying to fuck us up, man. The air all fucked up, the fruit fucked up, the food fucked up, the laws fucked up, the justice system just, man, the money, everything fucked up over there, man. Hell no, I don't want to go back, man. I want to stay over here with y'all, man. So it's all good, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Salute to all my moderators. Salute to content management. Salute to everybody, wherever you came from, tapping in. I appreciate everybody. Hey, y'all, stay on wave. Stay positive. We're going to be doing another one soon, so I'll see y'all soon. Man, peace and love to all y'all, man. It's your boy, Thou, FamOverTV. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Fam over.